Good day to you, my fellow Enderskeletons. I'm Kenetor, and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 51 of 2020, and if you're new here, I bring you the latest news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. Now let's get to it. Welcome everyone to the final progress report of the year. I would like to wish you all happy holidays and thank everyone for watching this year. Every sub, video like, share and comment is always hugely appreciated. I've worked hard to try and become your go-to place for everything Starbase, and it's not always easy, but here's to another year of videos. I'll do my best to top my 64 videos that I put out this year too. I'm always keen to hear what you guys want to see more of, as I've got plenty of plans in the works for next year. Last week I asked what colour we should have the thumbnails in the 2021 progress reports. It seems yellow and green had the most comments, so here's what this week's video would look like in green and yellow. Make your final choice in the comments below. The progress videos will return on the 11th of January, so make sure you mark that in your calendars and look out for the video then. Of course, huge thanks to the devs for all their efforts on the game this year, and for being awesome enough to engage with your community so much and so often. Enjoy your holidays and come back refreshed and ready to crush it all the way to early access. As you may have seen in the thumbnail, K-bots are one of the 3 new Shipshops getting added to the game soon. The devs have done a fantastic job putting it together, and it's pretty exciting to see this shot of it in game. We're always on the lookout for new players to join, so if you want to find out more, head on over to my Discord, the link is in the description. Jumping into our Lowry quote of the week, we kick off with some news that there are 4 main FPS and lag improvements coming very soon. These are much needed and will help solve a lot of the current issues found by the closed alpha testers. Next up, we have a little bit more info on the tripod guns that we've seen in previous weeks. These are intended as ship-mounted guns to help create multi-crew gunships. Not only will they be mouse aimed, but when combined with the new Endo reconstruction machine, should create some viable gunships. As soon as you die, you can respawn and jump back on the gun. They will of course have a host of weapons to choose from, but will also have extra add-ons like binoculars, rangefinders and even a laser pointer. The main downside to this, however, is that the older cradle turrets are now halting development for now, due to hosting and performance issues. Hopefully we'll see a more robust system to get these working again, as intended further down the line. I've also got 2 quick image leaks for you. We have the Foundation unit for cities, and the soon to be implemented decommissioned ship dialog box, so you can abandon ships you no longer have use for or may have crashed. Now onto the progress report. The main design features worked on last week were: the old Robos station has been removed from the universe. Charodium ore consumption has been fixed for refined material, now identical to other ones. And crafting data for the laser cannon ammo structure mirrored version has been fixed, now uses Arcanium instead of Thallium. For ship design, we have Santa's little helper bots have replaced Vassima in the Sunny Ship Center with the sled. The swine has been removed from Rando 3 temporarily due to issues. Shipshops have been added to the Robos station, and refuel stations have also been added to Robos station as well. Now onto the gameplay updates. Fuel rods should no longer break when attached to structures without bolts. And auto bolting has been patched to work with angled beams, also for corner shaped attachment plates now. UI updates this week are: a bug with ores not being stackable has been fixed. The mining job tutorial can now be completed in all mining job instances. An issue where auto bolting, unbolting got stuck when switching tools or grabbing an object while unbolting has been fixed. An issue where auto unbolting remove weld bolts has been fixed. And an issue where auto unbolting certain objects cause other objects around it to get unbolted has also been fixed. This week's audio updates are: ship mass support has been added to structural collisions, equivalent to how asteroid collision sounds are handled, and distance information to the nearest planet has been fixed. For designer updates, we have an issue fixed where auto renaming affected thrusters that were being loaded into the scene. A separate settings window has been added for adjusting thruster device auto naming, and mouse wheel rotation and scaling control has been added for the decal. And our animation changes this week are: first person weapons and tools now have animations when firing an empty gun. Third person animations improved in mid-air events, either due to jumping or falling. Emote yes FPS has been removed and changed to thumbs. And rummage animations have been polished for first person. Weapon art sees a lot of FX related updates this week, with Afterburn FX refined and recolored in mounted plasma hits. The spawning and scaling rates over distance have been optimized. Afterburn FX added to the mounted laser hits, optimize the spawning and scaling rates over distance. And thirdly, Afterburn effects have been added to the mounted railgun hits. which have also been optimized for scaling and spawning over distance. Propellant Explosion FX has been updated to better match explosive damage area and also add more dissipation to reduce clumping on slower moving explosions. New effect created for the large propellant container. The Fuel Rod Explosion FX has also been updated to match the explosive damage area and added more dissipation to reduce clumping on slower moving explosions. Tractor Beam FX has been updated to be more stream-like and notably different from the resource bridge, and some reticules have been fixed due to them not being visible enough against darker backgrounds. The reticule effects have been improved. And lastly, other updates this week are Resurrection Machine has been changed to Reconstruction Machine. Some adjustments have been made to auto exposure, less dramatic change from dark to bright. We have a new device with the ammunition storage crate being added. No word yet if this is for handheld gun ammunition or if this is for ship weapons. Lighting and holograms have been added to the Belstra ship shop, Argentavian Federation ship shop, and of course the K-Bot ship shop, which I mentioned earlier. The reconstruction machine was cut into 4 smaller pieces that can be carried. Inventory icons have been created for the pieces, and UI icons have been created for buttons in the top bar of the SSC. New icons have been made for the asset browser, toolbox, tool options, multi-user undo system, materials, theme view, properties, YOLO script editor, building budget, paint colors, and material costs. If that sounds familiar, it's because they are all the different floating windows for which there are little tick boxes in the top left of the SSC. They are all now going to get their own logos. And lastly, we have sharper versions of existing icons. The LOD viewer, create, attach, detach, and show spaceship orientation have also been made. There's no feature video this week, but don't forget if you do get into closed alpha, be sure to send any funny or awesome clips and recordings my way for a chance to be featured on the channel. Feel free to contact me via Discord or come jump on my Discord server, which is also home to my faction, the K-Bots, should you be looking for one to join. As always, please smash that like button, share the video with your friends and faction, leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.